Good morning, children. In this video, we are going to discuss about designing forms using Coffee Cup Editor, chapter number 7. The lesson title is Designing Forms. In this lesson, let us create a web applications form for your own. Let's try designing a railway reservation form as shown below. Hope I have given a CEA activity. You have to give or design one form with real-time example. You have to explain about the objects, the controls in that form. For that activity, you can give example for this reservation form also. Try it. It's a simple lesson. Using HTML editor, Coffee Cup editor, you are going to design one form. Previous lesson we were discussed about the controls, properties window, the main area of Coffee Cup editor. What are the screen navigations we had? In this lesson they have an example. I will explain it. Listen. This is the online railway reservation form. Let us try to make a similar one using our Coffee Cup editor. Look at this form. You can see there is a text box, labels, Quickbook column. There is a text box from place, destination to place for text box, date control, class list box, train number, text box. So what are the controls we need as per requirement? You can place the option buttons, passenger details, text box, list box, and checkbox also available. So like that we have to create front-end applications of software. What are the controls we need? We can create it. Step 1. I will explain one by one how to create this form. Drag the title element to workspace to include the title workbook, Quickbook. Click on the properties tab and set the properties shown. So first we are going to create Quickbook column. Quickbook, under the Quickbook we have a text boxes. So you have to drag the title element to the workspace to include the title Quickbook. As you have type it Quickbook, click on properties tab and set the properties as shown. Step 2. Drag the text field element to the workspace. Now we will include from text box. Click on the properties tab and set the properties as shown. So go to properties window, tag the from create of from tab. For text box you have to take it. Okay, so just place it. So like that you have to add the text field for the to and date columns. For date columns we have a controls in the properties window. Just use a date control. Step 3. Drag the text field element to the workspace. Now we will include the to text box. Click on the properties tab and set the properties as shown. So now we have created Quickbook from two text boxes. So like that we have to create all the controls. For creating text box we have to use text field. Step 4. Drag the data field element to the workspace. Click on the properties tab and set the properties as shown. Clear? So we have created controls up to date. Okay. Step 5. Next step. Drag the drop down element to the workspace to include class field. Click on the properties tab and set the properties as shown. So we have created class column. We have to set properties for the class control. So like that you have to create all the controls. Children, read all the steps from step 1 to step 8. You just read it, or you have systems in your home, you can just work on it. Simple, we can create this form. So they are telling about how to place drag and drop the controls from the tools box, and we have to change some properties in properties window. So simple, you have to use mouse to drag and drop the controls. Okay, so we don't need to write any codings here. This is the Coffee Cup editor advantage. We are dragging and drop the controls in your form. We can create forms. It's a simple steps are here. Just read it, you can understand. There is no any explanations for these concepts. Just they're telling about placing controls in front end applications in your form. Okay, so up to step 14 also they are telling about how to place the controls. Just read it, you can understand, and look at the pictures, and you can understand for why we are creating this form. In step 7, let me read the step 7 paragraph. Drag the radio button element to the workspace. For the text type field, click on the properties tab and set the properties as shown. So here we are placing a radio button control. Okay, so what purpose we are placing radio button? Ticket type. Okay, so the passenger, they have to select the ticket type, e-ticket or general or I-ticket or ladies. So like that we have to give some options for the customers. You can go for radio buttons. So just place the radio buttons element and click on the its properties window. You can set its properties or you can give its names. So why we are using properties window? For changing its a default name. Okay, so as per our requirement, we are going to we have to give the property name in properties window, and other properties, back color or some designing properties also is there. You can change it as your requirement or need. Understand? So far we discussed about step 7. Let me read the explain about step 8. Drag the radio button element to workspace. For the quota field, click on the properties tab and set the properties window. Now we have created the quota. Okay, so next step 9. Click on the submit button to show availability button. Click on the properties tab and set the properties as shown. So now we have created a submit button. Okay, submit button is command button. We are going to place a command button in that form. So it's an action button. When you enter all the data in that form, when you click the submit button, the data will be saved in your database. Okay, in software applications, in websites, we are entering data in front end application. The data where it's storing database. Backend applications, MS Access or SQL database applications, the customer data will be stored in backend. Okay, so command button, understand, it's action button. Just place it and change its properties window. Properties window I could not explain in my theory explanations. Just we have to work on it. See all the Quickbook editor videos. You can understand how to change in options in properties window. You can. Next one step, you can see the final form design. You can railway form preview on browsers. Okay, so we have created the railway reservation form. This is the output of the screen. Okay, when you completed the task, created the form in Quickbook editor, you can see the output of the form. I hope you have seen more forms in your websites. You have booked a ticket for your family. You can. Okay, so we are using apps, Redbus app and other ticket booking apps, Paytm. We have the same controls options are there. Okay, like that we have created the Quickbook using Quickbook editor. We have created one web page. Okay, so this is the simple applications we used Quickbook editor. You can use this steps to create submit your SE activity. So like that you have to create one web page and you have to place some controls and you can explain about the your task. Next one I'm going to explain what is theme. Okay, so we have learned to create web pages on our own. It's time to apply some visual effects that are appealing for the clients who visit your website. To apply some visual effects to your website, we can make use of great feature themes that comes along with the Quickbook web form builder. Okay, so what is a theme? With the help of themes, you can create a professional look for your web page. Switching designs in incredibly easy using the theme browser. So you can apply themes for colors background or some designs background. So to look your website, give a great look for your websites. Okay, let me explain the steps how to create themes. Click on the themes on the toolbar button. Choose design that you want to for your browser. Click OK. The theme browser can also be opened to going to actions, apply theme or shortcut key for theme Ctrl+T. We have more design formats templates are there. Using that you can select any one or press shortcut key Ctrl plus T. It will be, the window will be opened. Okay, so you want to give us some designing look or great look for websites, you can go for themes options. Okay, so what is theme? With the help of themes you can create a professional look for your page. Okay, so it will give a great look. There are a couple of other tools or that are very useful. So a filter whether you would like to show all themes, respective themes or standard themes. Okay, so reset form style, browse theme images. We have types as per requirement. You can go for anyone. Import theme, click this button to import a theme for your page. So or you can download from any other themes from internet. You can set for your website theme. Okay, it's a simple selecting pictures. You can go for that applying theme also. Just see the examples they have given in your textbook images, selecting the folders, using some files to apply the theme. It's a very simple steps. Next one, using the theme browser in web page. Okay, so using the theme browser in web, how to use the theme browser in web page. Select the theme as seaside by pressing Ctrl T. From the magical element, click image to coffee cup image will be displayed. So let us look this image. They are applying theme in web page. Okay, they are going to apply in a coffee cup editor window and design the controls. After that, placing controls images in the using coffee cup controls. Look at the pictures and the steps, you can understand. You can create web pages like this. Next we are going to see the advantages of coffee cup editor and the uses of coffee cup editor. Let me explain all the points here. For this no need to explanation, just look at the images, you can understand. If you have a system, just to work on it, you can understand. Themes concepts are very simple in coffee cup editor. For giving professional look and giving good look or graphic oriented designs, you want to create it in your web page, you can go for the themes concepts. Okay children, understand, it's a very simple lesson. You have to look at all the pictures, you can understand the steps and just work on it. You can get good knowledge in coffee cup editor using, and you can create a good web pages. Let me explain the next paragraph. Advantages of coffee cup editor. Take page number 75. Coffee cup editor helps to design, code your own website and web forms, helps to edit your existing website, offers ready to go templates which can reduce most of your designing work. It is an easy tool for the beginner coder. You can publish the web form or website your design in the internet. The first point helps to design, code your own website and web forms. It is used to create websites and web forms. No need to write any coding. Helps to edit your existing website. You can create existing websites using Coffee Cup Editor. Offers ready to go templates which can reduce most of designing work. We have more templates in Coffee Cup Editor. Using the templates, you can create own websites. We can save our time. It's an easy tool for the beginner coder. You are the beginner, you can no need to write coding programming. You can have a good experience creating web pages. You can publish the web form or website you design in the internet. Once you completed design web page, you can publish it to your website, create a register as a domain. You can publish on internet. Uses of Coffee Cup Editor. Anyone can use this software to create their own websites or web forms. So anyone, no need to understand about coding, programming coding, or no concepts to study. Anyone can use just mobile apps we are using, using some menus like that. We can use Coffee Cup Editor applications. In a matter of minutes, you can create it. Within a minute, you can create a website or a web form. More than depending on expert in the field of web development, you can finish the work on your own. So you can you can freeze the work on time. There is no writing for coding and checking for errors. Just we are using mouse, drag and drop the controls. We can create a professional websites also. In a world of ideas and information online, this editor will be useful to any who wish to post and receive information on websites. if you are running small business, you can create one website for your business, or you can create simple blog spot to your family, something in your world of ideas, creative ideas. You want to get receive images, sorry, informations through websites. You can create simple websites using this. It's free of cost and user friendly to use. It's free of cost. Okay, it's open source applications and user friendly to use. Simple menu navigations, menus or options are there. Using that, we can create your own websites. Okay, children. It's a very simple lesson. We are using day to our daily life mobile phones, any all the apps. Just fraction of times we are learning apps, how to browse, how to go for other menus in the tabs we are using. Like that, it's a coffee cup address is application to create a websites. Anyone can use, ready to use, create a websites. Okay, within a minutes you can create a one simple web page. Okay, it's this is the designing forms concepts in coffee cup editor. So I hope you can understand all the steps how to create a railway reservation form. For your SE activity also, you can use this video, understand the concepts. You can create any other forms. You can give example banking customer details, or flight booking system, or bus ticket booking system, or any grocery supermarket billing details. Like that, you can go for any applications for your SE activity. Just design it, take a F4 sheet and place the controls, design the form, and you can explain about the controls and steps in your form. Okay, children, understand concepts here. Just you give your own ideas here. You can understand how to create steps in coffee cup editor. Okay, it's a very simple lesson. It's a very simple lesson. You can understand, just work on it or watch the other YouTube videos. You can create one web page for your family members. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. I will clear your doubts. Okay, you can send a WhatsApp message to my personal WhatsApp number or call me. I will explain about your XC activity. This time I don't want to. I want to get all the students you have to complete for your SC activity. I'm expecting. So previous two SC activities, some of the students you did not submit for my task, but this time I want to. I'm expecting all the students you should complete this activity. Okay, for learning you have to give us some subject enrichment activity. Get some real time, give some real time examples. Okay, so you have to think about it. Just Google, you will get more forms, ideas, or web pages. You can give your submit for your essay activity. Okay, and classwork writing, most of the students you did not submit the classwork writing for workbook and CW for the computer portions. Okay, you have to start writing for the chapter 5-6 CW. I will send a message to in group what are the terms you have to write for chapter 5-6 classwork. Okay, so complete it, mark all the answers. If you have any doubts, refer the PDF answer key which I was sent in group already. Clear? If you have any doubts, you can ask. Just you can work on it this coffee cup editor, or watch the videos YouTube. Other apart from teachers videos, you can see other persons videos in YouTube. You can understand how to use coffee cup editor to create some web pages. I hope you can understand the lesson number 7, designing forms. You can create one web page and you can apply your own ideas. You can give explanations within your own sentence. Okay, give your own sentence explanations. You can. For this lesson, classwork and book by exercises, we don't have any classwork lessons task for this lesson. Create a login page as shown below. Okay, so just work on it, or you can create a classwork note for this lesson. Create a login page as shown below. Just draw this form and explain the steps. This is the classwork for this lesson. And one more question is there. Create a web page for ice cream. Okay, these two web pages you have to create. Draw in a classwork note and write the steps. This is the classwork writing information for this lesson. You have to complete a CW for this lesson also. Okay, so any doubts for writing classwork notes and concepts in coffee cup editor, you can approach me. I will clear doubts. Okay, so creative moments, read the creative moments. Create a web page about milk products, style HD3 watch, Yoga and its uses. They are given some ideas. You can use this creative moments for your submitting SE activity also, vitamin and its deficiency, objective type questions. Okay, so creative moments, you can use these topics for your submitting and designing your SE activity. Okay, so watch the video from beginning to end, understand the concepts and work on it. You can get a good knowledge in designing web pages and websites using Coffee Cup Editor.